Philip. King Charles, Prince Harry, Prince William, Prince John, Prince Bartholomew, Middleton, they can't protect you. You're gonna get cooked. We live in a different era. Because it's so funny, because we had a conversation about Foden on the members hangout. Do you not become a member? Everything is crazy. It's RA, rated. And I'm actually post some clips from that Foden discussion that we had. And one of the things that I said was, Foden is very aware of the abuse he's receiving on social media. That if this was 04 or 05, he could be very much protected, and all he knows is just what you see on mainstream media. Media has changed. Daddy's here. Expressions is there. Rants is there. Terry Flowers is there. Don Robbie is there. It's a difference. The media is different. And the kids, they're not watching mainstream media. They're not. Mainstream media, you're old, you're washed. They're watching us. YouTube. They're watching Expressions, they're watching Rants, they're watching Don Robbie. These are the guys that they're watching. But more so than that, they're on Twitter. They're on Instagram, they're on Facebook. So Foden, he is very well aware of how he's being cooked. Because if he wasn't aware that he's being cooked on Twitter, why would he do this? So he posted this on his IG story, which just a reminder that he was PFA Player of the Year and trophy. So if you're not being abused by the mainstream media, if you're being protected by the English media because you're the next Gascoigne, why would he feel the need to post this? He's posted this because he's on Twitter. Because he is a child of social media. And he grew up with social media. So if he grew up, because basically like my godson, like my cousin's kid, my godson, when he was about 4 or 5, he knew his way around a phone. He knew how to unlock a phone, go to apps, and play around the phone. That's when he was 4 or 5, because my godson grew up with social media. So similar to Foden, it is impossible for him just to not go into social media. So he's gone into social media, and he's seen Stats Muse. And Stats Muse has said, yo, check this out. Check this out. Homeboys on 0 Gs. Like Stats Muse said, we all have the same amount of goals as Foden and Salvinho. 0. So Foden doing this is in direct relation to him being cooked. Because he's like, oh, no, let me remind the guys of what I've done and how amazing the player is. Which is all fair and good, Philip. But Philip, this was last season. And Philip, what happened before this season was this. Guys, I was in Germany, but Germany was amazing, by the way. Bonn was cool. Dankeschön to my German peeps out there. Germany was amazing. I know Germany. I'm going back. I'm going back to Germany. I love Germany. Germany was so good. Bonn is an amazing city. Amazing. When I was at Germany at the Euros, the amount of kids with Foden jerseys was amazing. And we watched the Euros. Oh, play Foden here. Something happened to Foden here. Foden was played in the number 10 position. He was played in his best position, and he still was trash. He still sold fruit. And this is a problem that England always likes to do, and it's a problem that England run into. And I think it's a disease within the English culture that I think I'm here to help English people. I'm here to help England. Stop anointing a guy. Let a guy anoint them themselves. England always feel like, hey, no, this is the guy. This is the guy, and he has to be the guy. Most times, the guy has to be white. Guys, I'm just speaking truthful here. The guy has to be white because it goes in with the narrative of what they want the guy to be. He can't be mixed race. He can't be black. I'm sorry. He has to be white. So you've got to be white. You're obviously got to be good, And you've got to play a certain way because here's the thing. Joe Cole is white. And the team should be built around him. But he does not really represent English football. Paul Scholes is white. And you build your team around Paul Scholes, England are a very different team. But Paul Scholes just does represent what England are about because how Scholes plays football is not something that's English culture understand. They understand Lampard, they understand Gerrard. They don't understand Joe Cole. They never did it. They never understood Paul Scholes. There is a reason why many midfielders said, no, this Paul Scholes guy, no, this is your genius. No Lampard or Gerrard, it's freaking Paul Scholes. This is the technically brilliant, high football IQ guy that you build your team around. But so England, they've chosen Foden. He's the guy, he's the chosen one, so he has to succeed. And I think Foden may have fallen victim to that here because what we discussed on that members' hangout is this guy's into number 10. Look at the jersey behind me. Growing up, a number 10 creates. See, a number 10 he is selfless. He thinks about himself last. The first notion of a number 10 is how can I create for my striker or for my wingers. Shout out to Totti. Shout out to Snyder. Shout out to Ozil. Shout out to Dino. Shout out to Zidane. How can I create for my other guys? A number 10's first thought isn't, let me go in the half turner and shoot. Take away Ozil's goals, he's an amazing player. Take away Totti's goals, he's an amazing player. Take away Zidane's goals, he's an amazing player. Take away Snyder's goals, he's an amazing player. Take away Iniesta's goals, he's an amazing player. Take away Foden's goals, he sells fruit. That's the difference. You take away Foden's goals, he sells fruit. And I said to myself, I remember I said this last season. Oh, he was amazing last season due to his goals. In terms of performance, footballing performance, was Foden better than Odegaard? I think Odegaard, in terms of footballing performance and contribution to a team as an individual, I believe Odegaard was better than Foden last season. With what Cole Palmer had to work with and the issues they had to work with last season, Cole Palmer was better than Homeboy last season. It's like once you not take away this guy's goals, he offers nothing. But you're a number 10. Your performance can't be reliant on goals. You have arguably one of the best goal scorers the game has ever seen or may ever see, who gets no creativity from you. If I'm Haaland, I'm slapping you in the face. I'm like, mate, you are right behind me there. Create. Press triangle, bro. Stop pressing square. Stop spamming square. Press triangle, please. Tap circle or press triangle. One of those two. Either tap circle or press triangle. Foden doesn't do it. I don't want to see this comparison anymore. No. Saka is virtually carrying that Arsenal team. From the Euros and this season, there is no conversation between these two. I do not want to see Saka and Foden in the same convoy again. No. Because what is so funny is, I cannot remember the last time Foden had a good England performance. You know what's so weird? Oh, Foden, he has to be unlocked. I can't remember the last time Foden had a quality football performance. We saw what Saka did at his first Euros. We saw what Saka did at the World Cup. We saw what Saka did at this last Euros, who was one of the few good players. So I can give you a litany of quality England performances from Saka. I can't remember the last time Foden played well for England. So why can't Saka be praised? And why do we have to try to figure out how to get Foden into the team? I wonder why. I don't know, I'm just rubbing myself. You know, it's like there's something wrong with my skin. Because I think I need some oil for my skin. I need some oil from my skin. Don't. What Saka's doing now for Arsenal? what he's doing in terms of goals and assists, they're not in the same conversation. So do not put Foden and Saka in the same conversation. Don't do it. Here's the thing. Foden is talented. The first time I saw Foden was the Under-17 World Cup that England won. And the moment I saw him, I was like, oh, no, this is a talented player. And he has a high ITES score. At the very core, this is a talented player. So my thing is, a lot of this comes down to you as an individual. You see, and this is the issue where people say, oh, he has to be unlocked. It's a dance. It's tango. Some of it comes down to the manager. Some of it comes down to the player. Because you know what? At the end of the day with football, the ball is going to come to you at your feet. And you still have the agency to be able to affect the game based when the ball comes to your feet. So when the ball comes to your feet, you know that you can make a through ball. You know you can take time, move your head up and play an intelligence pass that opens up the play that helps your team rather than helps you as an individual. Because remember, Foden, it ain't about you scoring goals. It's about the team scoring goals. It's about the team winning. So a lot of this is because Foden, I believe this guy, he's good enough to do a lot better. This ain't no Timo Werner. This ain't no New York. Foden is a very talented player who I believe can be a lot better than spamming square. So a lot of this goes down to Philip, be better, do better, be braver, be more dynamic, be less obvious. So rather than post what he did last season, Foden, that's last season. Foden, what you need to understand about guys like us, we are pricks. We are recency merchants, and we have agendas and narratives. So we are really annoying guys like us. We run agendas and we run narratives. That's how we live. That's how we breathe. So what we do is, what have you done for me lately? As Eddie Murphy would say, Foden, okay, that was last season. You have 0 goals. You've created 0 chances, and you're playing like a bomb. That's all that matters. So don't bring what you've done last season on your ID story. So because, no. This season, you've been garbage. And as much as Pep, because Pep has taken a lot of blame, and people love to hate on Pep, and 100% Pep should shoulder some blame, you have escaped a lot of this abuse. Because as much as he wants to blame Pep, a lot of blame should be going to you. Because you've had lots of chances, you've had lots of opportunities to score, and you've messed them up. So you have been dodging a lot of smoke that has been received by Pep. Because Pep should not be receiving all this abuse. He should be receiving a lot of the abuse, not all this abuse. Because a lot of these players have been under par, including you. So Foden, Philip, if you don't become better, we will not mention your Player of the Year award. We will not mention the trophies that your team won and not you. We are going to keep on saying you're a bum, you are trash, and you're fraud. This season, you've been a bum, you've been trash, you've been a fraud, and you've sold fruits. You are currently a fruit seller. And as of right now, you are going to be inducted in Class C of the Brick Academy. You are currently a Class C Brick. Welcome to Siberia. The polar bears are crazy. It's freaking cold. We're talking minus 50 degrees Celsius. It's cold. Warm up right now. So either play better, do better, or deservedly face this damn abuse. Like the vid, guys. Subscribe. Remember to join the halfoffootballhot.com website. Remember to join the official Discord, link below. Join the official Discord for all our football, music, and sports interesting stuff. Subscribe. Hit the subscribe button, guys, and please join us for our live match reaction for Wednesday's games, man, because the EPL League, La Liga, it gets very real.